Boom, instant reaction. Guys, this card was insane. If you're ever thinking about, should I buy it? Is it even worth it? I promise you, I guarantee it to you, it is completely worth it. 7 subscribers strong. Please subscribe. I love you guys so much. But in today's video, we're doing an instant reaction to this Misfits 4. Oh my god, guys, this was completely insane. We're gonna be going through every single fight, see how many of my predictions I got right. If you didn't know my predictions, go back to the other video. I made a whole little prediction saying what I was gonna say, then come back to this one, because honestly, a lot of these guys made me eat my words, and then some of them I was right on. But we're gonna see which ones. Now, to see which ones first, we gotta start from the very beginning, which was Anthony Taylor and Idris. Right here we got Anthony Taylor and Idris. Excuse the quality. This is Twitter.
And that's why he gassed out and kept on getting clipped.
Man, but this entire time, AT was just getting clipped here and there. You could definitely see the difference between whatever happened to the last one. I'm pretty sure they got on that, the zones team and all that, so we couldn't even see that one. It cut through it like halfway through. But right here, this fight was literally the definition between, like, the difference between an MMA guy and an actual boxer in this boxing scene. He just completely demolished him, tore him up. It was really no chance whatsoever. I mean, just look at him, literally piecing him up the entire time. It was 4-0 clean sweep in rounds. He won every single round. Idris, if he continues to compete, he's probably the best. And I think I saw something else, his boxing record, I think he's like 12-0 or something like that. I mean, this guy is just like, if he continues to stay in here, he's the best boxer here. But next up, we have Elbrook versus Faith Ordway, and I picked Faith Ordway to win, but watching it live, it just didn't go as planned. You just gotta watch this. I mean, the entire time, like, you're just watching all the footage. Her technique is insane. It's so good. You're thinking she's gonna do work, but look at this. The difference in power was insane. See, DAZN's team just on that, but the difference in power was unbelievable. It was insane. It was like it was just such a massive difference. I mean, as you can see in the video earlier, you literally see Faith just ducking, head down, swinging shots, just eating it. And then she pulled a like Israel Adesanya, where she was like basically loopy. She didn't really get knocked down, but she was loopy the entire time, and it had the ref had to get in between, stop it, and of course she's like, yo, what's happening? But she's out here moving side to side. I didn't even know what type of dance move she's doing, but she was just out of it. But next up, we had Anthony Taylor versus Swarms. This is basically what was going down right here. Apparently, I picked Anthony Taylor. I mean, not Anthony Taylor. I'm tripping right now. But Swarms just out here, just look at that. Complete and utter destruction. Look at that. Completely just vaporizes, destroys his eye. The power with him, man. Like, complete and utter destruction. But next up, we have P. Dave versus mystery opponent, and my god, that mystery opponent was insane. It was like the best intro I've ever could have seen in my entire life. The mystery opponent was Pineda. Not only that, but he came out in the most spectacular way possible. I got goosebumps just watching all of this. He came out to the Undertaker theme song, and watch this transition. Just listen to that reaction. It was honestly just so insane. It was like so unbelievable. But then it ended up being B Day versus Pineda, and honestly, this is probably like it was definitely like, I wouldn't say bad, but it wasn't as crazy as all the other fights. We were really getting treated and blessed with this entire card. But this one was really entertaining just because we got to see Pineda. He put in that work. He could have stopped B Dave if he could have kept on going, but then B Dave literally almost won because Pineda's like stamina is just terrible. I mean, this was definitely just fan service for Pineda. It was honestly insane, and the fact that Tepper was gonna fight him, man, that would have been just like a crazy matchup, I'm not gonna lie. But then Pineda ended up winning. I actually ended up picking the mystery opponent. But next up, we have Saw Poppy versus Josh Bruckner. I ended up picking Josh Bruckner to win just because I thought I didn't believe the hype. I'm not gonna lie, I just didn't believe the hype. I thought he was just like, Saw Poppy was just going up against like really bad matchups. But man, oh man, he made me eat my words. He is him. I am telling you, he is him. I'm not even gonna say anything. Just watch this. Just watch this. Unbelievable. The size difference was unbelievable. Look at this. Snappy, power, speed, placement, timing. Dude, the first round, they were literally both feeling each other up, and he was just mocking him the entire time. And I was like, all right. Let's just see if he's able to keep up that pace and energy. And then the second round, he just destroys him, knocked down. And then you see Josh Bruckner just trying to get up, hands and knees, just trying and pushing himself to get up. He couldn't even get up. It's honestly insane. This was honestly insane. Saw Poppy is him. Get this man to fight KSI. We need Saw Poppy versus KSI. It's probably not gonna happen just because of the whole Joe Fournier. Ain't nobody gonna try to see that shit. And then Tyrone Woodley. I mean, it's already been done. It'll be interesting just to see the level of how like KSI could deal with it. But I mean, bro, Saul Poppy is a problem. I think he's on the level of KSI after seeing that a second round knockout and his other 2 previous fights first round knockouts. He might even be above him. I think I would just love to see Saul Poppy versus KSI. Anyway, next up, we ended up having Slim versus Tom Zanatti. In my opinion, fight of the night. This was amazing, spectacular. You just saw them brawling the entire time. I mean, you just see these guys like going at it. They were just like really just going at it, swinging. Tom Zanatti is made out of granite. That chin is made out of granite. And then look at this. This was round 3. Slim was up 2-0 at the time, and just one punch was able to turn the tides. And in my opinion, Tom Zanatti won round 3. Now, a lot of people are saying it should have been a draw, but in my opinion, I think Slim won the first couple ones like a nice amount. Tom Zanatti had his comeback in the 3rd, and then the 4th, it was really up to whoever. And in my opinion, I think it was just too close, and the fact that Slim won the first 2 rounds, I gotta give it to Slim. But I don't really see. I mean, I guess I can respect the argument for a draw, but in my opinion, Slim was the champ. That was my opinion. But the thing about all of this is definitely you're not at KSI's level, in my opinion. Not only that, but right after this, he was literally talking about coming down in weight because he has to come up, and this isn't his natural weight. Like, he literally needs to come up weight for this match. I don't think it's happening. He just had like wars with Ryan Taylor. He couldn't put him out. He couldn't put him out, Tom Zanatti. And the fact that KSI is like knocking people out in his weight class, and then he's having a hard time. It's just like Slim, I just don't think he's at that level. Next matchup, I would love to see Slim versus Gibb. That would be great. But Slim versus KSI, after watching this, I just think there's levels. I just think there's levels, and the levels have been defined in this match. And now here we are, main events, man. This one was hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I like FaZe Temper. He's a cool guy, but you just gotta watch it. Just watch it.
Knockout sequence.
First round. 1, 2. And look at him. Look at Temper. Look at the position he's in. Man, this one hurt to see as a Temper fan, but I mean, we all knew this was gonna happen. I just didn't expect it to happen in round 1, and the fact that he got touched, and look at the position that he's in. Look at what happened to him. I mean, we saw him get hit by Slim, and he gets up real fast, and he's stumbling and all that, but KSI, he is on his back. He's literally on his back right now, Temper. And it's just like, there's just levels to this. Temper, please to God, learn to keep your chin down, man. Just learn to keep your chin down. And bro, I think he might have the weakest chin in all of influencer boxing, and I think it's going to be real tough for him to continue on, because like now that's been exposed, everybody's found it. He says that he's hard to touch. He was hard to touch in the first fight against Kenny, but now it's like with certain competition like Slim and KSI, it's like there's levels to this. There's the bottom, then there's KSI up top, Slim with him, Saul Poppy with him, and then there's the in-between. I think Temper's in between. I think he's on some like King, Kenny, possibly Deji type levels like that. I think he's like right in the middle of the pack, and it's just like, it was just sad to see. But all props to KSI, man. I mean, look at him. He literally walks off. Look at this shot. Literally, look at him cold walking off. Man. And you always hear he knocks, like he hits hard. And I forgot what the weight was for KSI versus Logan Paul 2, but I know he had to go up weight, and I don't think that was his natural weight. And the fact that he got a knockdown on Logan Paul, I think that there is a real threat and conversation for the fact that KSI has knockout power and he can knock guys out, especially this. But at the same time, Temper does have a weak chin. You know, a lot of questions to be said. He goes up here, but man, it was just unfortunate for him. It's bad. Temper's on a bad run. He's in the point where he can easily beat trash competition, but when it comes to tough competition, there's levels, and he will literally get knocked out. But boom, that was the entire thing. You've got to purchase this, man. It's amazing. So I got the first one right with Idris. Second one I got wrong with Faith Ordway. Elbrook won. Third one was Swarms. I got that wrong. Swarms won. I'm 1 out of 3. And B-Day versus Pineda. Got Pineda right 2 out of 4, then 2 out of 5 because I got the Saul Poppy one wrong. He's up next, dude. He's up next. Like, he's up there. There's a conversation for him to beat KSI. There really actually is, and it's honestly insane. He made me eat my words. I picked Slim, so now I'm 3 for 7, and then I picked KSI, which is makes me 5 for 8 on this. So the plus side is I went in the positive. This was honestly just an amazing card. You've got to purchase this. The next time you ever see KSI or Saul Poppy on a card, you've got to get it. You've got to get it. It's like, it's just so much worth it. And honestly, this was so entertaining. We were just completely and utterly spoiled out of this entire thing. And honestly, I love every single second of it. I cannot wait. A lot of people try to talk about influencer boxing is trash, as a joke. No, this is the most entertaining thing ever. Anyways, guys, I appreciate every single one of you for staying throughout this entire video. This was one hell of a card. Amazing, spectacular. I loved every single of it. Had me on like shivers going through. I was jumping up, going crazy. I really appreciate you guys' support. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, stay tuned with me. I'm going to be making a lot more videos around this type of stuff and also reactions and all types of other things. But I appreciate every single one of your guys' support, and peace.